I'm also a bit worried because the outfit, Barry's outfit's called Source, and I'm going to be talking about sourcing and fundamentally why I hate outsourcers. So yes, I did say that. No, so I hope there aren't any here. Anybody want to volunteer? And what I want to do is talk about, well, outsourcers or IT suppliers, or as they tend to call themselves, or possibly yourselves, IT strategic partners. You can start to see the issue here, can't you? I think there's a big industry problem here, and there are actually two problems, one on each side of the discussion and indeed exchange of large sums of money. On our side, which I call the light side, that's those of us who pay the bills. Our problem, so I don't think we spend enough time on supplier management. And we spend a lot of time thinking about our people who work for us, but I don't think we spend enough time devoting to our suppliers, let alone managing them. And then what I call the dark side, i.e. suppliers, the problem is, over-promising and under-delivering. Too many suppliers say they want to be your partner and really help you strategically, but they're just after the money or the forward commitments. Suppliers who are very interested in you before you sign the contract, take you out to dinner, take you to the rugby, and then forget about you after you sign the contract. Or at least the salesmen do, because they move on to the next ones. The similarities of behaviour with being a teenager or a young adult are all too obvious, aren't they? However, although you can't live with IT suppliers, you can't live without them. In John Lewis, we've increased our IT investment by 4 times over the last 3 years. So, we're an object of great interest to suppliers and would-be strategic partners. Also, as a result, we're recruiting 100 new IT partners. That's people who work in IT in 2013, which is a 30% increase. But we also really have to manage our suppliers in order to deliver what are really very exciting objectives. And we simply cannot deliver without having effective relationships. So what do we really, really want from our IT suppliers? I think they are 6 very simple things. Delivery of what they say, whether it's services or systems, to the cost promise, alignment with our business goals, not theirs, innovation, if they can help us with new ideas and new products, let's have them, an honest and open relationship, everybody says that, but very few deliver, which means early warning of problems and issues, and above all, when problems happen, and let's face it, problems tend to happen around IT systems and services, sharing problems in terms of owning it, resourcing it, and above all, sharing the cost of sorting it out. So what do we tend to get? Missed milestones, cost overruns, frantic efforts to sell you more and lock you in, no new ideas, reluctance to face up to issues, and a default tendency to blame the customer for problems. And guess what? All the additional costs tend to come your way unless you're very careful. So nearly every supplier I've met wants to be your partner, your strategic partner, but very few deliver. So most deserve to be managed as simple suppliers. So, but we, I guess, get the suppliers, the strategic partners that we deserve. So what do we as buyers need to do when dealing with the dark side? Select very carefully specific people, not the company. Don't deal with the salesman because they'll clear off, and anyway they don't know what they're talking about generally. Talk to the people you're going to employ. Wherever possible, keep 2 suppliers. Take 2 suppliers into every shower. So it keeps everybody honest, and you can compare notes. Work very hard at the relationship on your side, because you get what you deserve in many ways. And of course, if you ever open the contract you signed after you signed it, you're in dire trouble. So, these days, IT provides a competitive advantage for so many industries. You know, whether it's where I was in airlines or where I am now in retail, you know, you can think of anything, pharmaceuticals, marketing, you know, if you're in the public or private sectors, it's absolutely key. Certainly does for us in John Lewis and retail. And our online was up over 44% over the 5 weeks of Christmas. Click and collect, hope you've used it, is up almost 2 times. You know, we had a target of reaching 1 billion online in 2015, we're getting there. And nearly there this year. Mobile traffic's trebled on a year ago, and 1/3 of our customers are shopping using mobile phones and tablets. So technology is absolutely fundamental, and that's why I don't believe in big-scale outsourcing. And it's also why so many big outsource deals fail, when you find you've actually procured a supplier, not a partner. It's a fundamental principle, I think, that if IT is mission critical for your business, you've got to keep control of your ecosystem. So, if you outsource your brain, you're going to outsource your wallet as well. Thanks. I'm really early.